Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you whenever you may be watching. I'm Grant Thomas, this is Fine Fast Food, and today, you see it, simple as it gets. It's Big Mac time, but with chicken. See what it's about. We have made it. Chicken Big Mac. This has been a pretty big deal for probably like a month now. At the beginning of October, McDonald's had a huge announcement. Nobody knew what was going on. Kai Cenat, popular celebrity streamer, along with John Cena, partnering up to announce this Chicken Big Mac. It's a Big Mac, and that's why I wanted to get the beef one. I normally don't feature regular menu items on this channel, but it's a Big Mac. It's a Chicken Big Mac. This is history, this is pop culture, the Big Mac. Everybody watching this video, very large majority of people on the planet know what this sandwich is. It's probably the most popular sandwich in the entire world. It is. The amount of people that buy this daily, the amount of people that have this on their top 10s. There are even some people that eat this meal, not the chicken of course, it's new, but they eat this meal, the Big Mac, every single day. Some people swear by this sandwich. And now, I mean, you heard it, I already said the name, Chicken Big Mac. It's a Big Mac with chicken. And the whole thing that they like to, it's the whole marketing thing, it's not a Big Mac. So everybody, it's a big debate. Is it a Big Mac or is it not a Big Mac? Or is it not a Big Mac? I mean, comment below what you think. I personally don't really know, but here's what I thought. Here's what I came up with. Personally, for me, is it a Big Mac? No. But why? This one is a Big Mac sitting in front of me. This Chicken Big Mac is a Big Mac. If you ordered it plain, it's not. Why is that though? It's because of the onions. The onions that originally come in a Big Mac, the diced onions, regular McDonald's onions, they don't include them with the Chicken Big Mac. But if you notice the B-roll, there's some onions in there. I had to ask. If I'm trying it once, this is really the last call because I did get a notification on my phone. Last call to give it a shot. If this is my only time ever trying the Chicken Big Mac, I want to be able to say I actually really did try it as if it were a Big Mac. So I got onions, but it's here. And with the marketing, John Cena, Kai Cenat, they even had Kai Cenat partnering up with iCarly, Miranda Cosgrove. They're dancing all over. They got Grimace with them. It's a Chicken Big Mac. It's been a very big deal. People are very excited about this sandwich. And I know it's just a Chicken Big Mac. It's basic. It's simple. You could say it's standard. You could throw off that 7 if you really, really wanted to. But the marketing, you have Kai Cenat, you have John Cena, you have Big Mac chains, you have all the stuff that they're doing, which when you think about it, they don't have to be doing it. When you think about it, it's a Chicken Big Mac. They don't need to get this extra word out, but they chose to. And I think it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun. The only thing that keeps this from being a 10, which means I am going to give it a 9, so I will give it a 9, but the only reason it's not a 10 on the marketing is just because it's a Big Mac. Chicken Big Mac, yeah, but as weird as it sounds, why no onions? Why the choice to market it no onion? It's a Big Mac. The jingle, all the, everybody knows that onions come in the Big Mac. So that was just really weird. They're kind of going with the whole not a Big Mac, comparing, contrasting type of thing, but there's no onions in it, which to me was just kind of weird. The price is fine. Price, calories, you know how we do it now. We'll throw them up here. Take a look at that. Pause the video, whatever you want to do. But once more, super simple. I'd give it a 9. They did a good job. When McDonald's puts effort into these promotions, they normally do really well. All the events we've been to, some of the ad campaigns that they've had going on in the past year, a lot of great stuff coming from McDonald's. They just got to keep it going. Great marketing on, in my opinion, very basic, once again, but good. Really, really, really good. Smell, gonna just get this out of the way. Smell it. How crazy is this? Smells like a Big Mac. It smells good. Sauce is there. You get some of the bread. There's a little extra bread on it. Pickles, onions. the good stuff. That's a Big Mac. Gotta love it. Easy 8. It's an easy 8. Been looking at it the whole time, and I have to say, they look great. McDonald's has been doing a very good job recently. If you really wanted to, you could piece by piece. Look at it, there's like barely anything on there. The way that they put things together at McDonald's, you could say whatever, it might be because of whatever's in there, but this is fine fast food. This is not fine gourmet food. This is fast food. We know what we're signing up for, and we get it. We get it with McDonald's. McDonald's is consistent. Everybody knows McDonald's for their consistency, and this is consistent. Beef Big Mac looks like every other beef Big Mac I've ever had, and then we got the chicken one, which looks exactly, except for the onions, because obviously I added that, but it looks exactly like the picture that I have right there, so I can't complain at all. And I'd even say it's a little bigger than the beef version. You can see the filet, whatever I call that, but the size of it's a lot thicker than the beef patty. And if you notice the calories, you notice it's a lot more calories in the beef version, but I like that. I'm hoping that translates to, how it actually feels as I'm eating it. So again, I'd say tonight definitely is an 8 on the look. You know what? I'm gonna give him a 9 on the look because it looks really good to me. To me, this looks really good. And this is the only reason it's not a 10. Sometimes I just wish this were melted a little more, just a tad more. It's not bad. It still looks fantastic. Look at that. Look how great that looks. No complaints. It's a 9 on the look. Easy. And taste time. Been waiting for this. Big Mac sauce all in the hands. And today, it's gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna start off on the chicken. I'm gonna move to the beef, and I am just gonna throw this out there. At some point, probably at the end, I will give this a rating. I don't need to sit here and give it the same analysis I gave the chicken because it's pretty much the exact same. So I'll throw up a score once I take my bite. I'll give you a hypothetical what I would give a Big Mac on the scale. We'll see how the chicken compares to that rating on the scale. And then after that, pumpkin and cream pie. And I'm keeping it closed. It already has some holes. Keep it as warm as I can. It's already been sitting out for a few minutes. But that's what this is. We'll just keep that to the side. So taste time. Let's get into it. It's chicken Big Mac. Very confusing, and here's why. Obviously, you're eating a Big Mac, and it tastes like a Big Mac. All the things of a Big Mac, but it's technically not a Big Mac. It's a chicken Big Mac. But what is so, what's so crazy? What's so weird? What's so different? And my biggest takeaway is this, and it has to do with the chicken patties themselves. As a kid, when I was, very small, I always used to have this idea that I didn't know how this stuff was made, but I thought that the chicken McNuggets were like if someone ordered like a sandwich, they just smash it or something. You know what I mean? Chicken nugget, just make it a patty instead. I didn't realize how, like distribution works, how they're like getting chicken patties, beef patties, they get quarter pounder patties, variants and stuff like that. I didn't know any of that as a kid, so what would I know? But this chicken from McDonald's, this chicken patty, that's exactly what it was. It tasted, at least for me, the closest thing you'll ever try to a chicken McNugget sandwich. To me, it's surprising because why isn't that the chicken that they use for the chicken sandwiches? They have chicken sandwiches regularly. They should do that sandwich with barbecue sauce on it, like the chicken McNuggets. That would be a hot item. You could do different variations of sandwiches on that McNugget style filet. You could do like a buffalo. They could do a bunch of stuff with that. But that's my biggest takeaway. That's really it. Big Mac, go buy a Big Mac, take off the patties, and like Raising Cane style, how they do the chicken sandwich with the chicken fingers, do the McNugget sandwich. Just put McNuggets on the Big Mac. That is the closest you will get to trying this sandwich when it's off the menu. And it's identical too. I don't really think you're missing out on much. So that's really it. You know the Big Mac. I know the Big Mac. We all know the Big Mac. It's a Big Mac. Just throw in, like I said, a different protein, and that's what you get. regular Big Mac. And you can already, doesn't look as messy as that other one. Even the box, there's barely anything in there. And I do want to give the chicken Big Mac a taste rating. I realized I forgot, so give it a taste rating. On the taste rating, the chicken Big Mac, I'd give it an 8. Really good. Big Mac standard, you know, like we said, just above standard. I love the chicken patty, very McNugget like I said, but a little too much sauce. This one doesn't even look like it has as much sauce as that one did. Maybe open the sandwich before you eat it, get a fry or two and scoop out any excess. That's really all I can say about the taste. It was good. Definitely an 8 on the taste rating. It's good. It's Big Mac. And speaking of Big Mac, got the original. We got the beef Big Mac right here. All reliable. Let's compare and contrast. Let's see it. Ladies and gentlemen, if there was any question about the last one being a Big Mac, that was certainly a Big Mac. So good. I haven't had a Big Mac in what feels like maybe a couple years now, maybe a year or so, but wow, forgot how good it was. Such a great sandwich. It's so simple, but again, Big Mac. Everything complements each other. Crisp lettuce. The buns are fantastic. In my opinion, I'm a very, very big fan of the triple bun, whatever you call that. I like the style. I wish one day, I hope they do sell a quarter pounder on that type of bread. That would be incredible. But this was fantastic. I don't mind the little McDonald's, the smaller beef patties. It's good. It is good. Just ask Hamburglar over there. Everything I said about that pretty much applies to this, just maybe a little more, because obviously this is the sandwich, not a variant. I'll give it the edge to the chicken Big Mac. However, I do have a taste in my mouth for that chicken Big Mac. It was very good. For me though, just that, you know, the messiness compared to the regular Big Mac, it's really hard to compare them. They really are virtually the exact same thing. But I do prefer the beef just a tiny bit more. So that's really that. And with this pie, for time's sake, I'm looking here. I already have a lot of time clocked in on this recording, so I'll add a couple pictures. You'll see them up here. I'm just gonna be honest. I was supposed to eat half of each Big Mac. I kind of overdid it, so now I don't even think I had room for this pie. I'm gonna save it for later. I got work later. Nice dessert. It says enjoy by 5:55 p.m. Again, not a huge item, just a very small seasonal, you know, off to the side dessert. They don't really advertise it. So we'll just throw up a score really quick. Obviously, I edit these in the future. I've eaten it. By the time you're watching it, I've eaten it. I enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. You know, you'll see it right there. Or right there, caught myself. I always do this. It's that way. You'll see it right there. See, now I'm proud of myself. We're getting places here. So you see the score there. You saw the chicken Big Mac score. You even saw the Big Mac score. We normally don't do that, but classic sandwich, iconic sandwich. You could say it started a lot of this stuff that we're doing here. So let's give it a rating. It deserves it. And now 4:10 on the clock. You know the rules. 5:10. We'll be back to you with the feel rating. 5:10 p.m. How we feeling? And during the little hour break I like to take, I'll normally watch over what I recorded in the first half. Kind of start the editing a little early type of thing. And funny enough, I kind of really covered everything there is to cover about the chicken Big Mac. Kai Cenat, John Cena, Miranda Cosgrove. These are all heavy hitters for sure. So in my eyes, that really shows what McDonald's thinks about this item. It's a premium LTO for them. It's a big deal. That's it. The chicken Big Mac. It's turn around. Big Mac. You go in my hallway. It's a Big Mac. It's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And now, the chicken Big Mac. Other countries have enjoyed it. I think I forgot to mention that. Started in the UK, started in Ireland, started a couple other countries, and now it's here. Now we get the chance. And I must say, I have to say, this should be, or I'm hoping, this should be around once a year. This should be, dare I say, even permanent. If people have the option to buy a Big Mac, why not give them a chance to buy a chicken Big Mac every once in a while, or even, you know, every day. Some of those Big Mac lovers, they might really love chicken. This might be this might be the biggest thing for chicken sandwich fans. It really might. So I think they should look into that. All, you know, things I already said a little bit in the beginning. One more time. That's it. That is it. What you see is really what you get with this sandwich. It's a Big Mac with chicken. And on the field rating, I mean, all this stuff I'm saying, it makes it sound standard. But again, chicken Big Mac. The patties tasted like McNuggets. I think that's an 8. At least an 8. That could be a 9. How am I feeling this stomach? It's McDonald's. It's good. It's all right. The feel. How did it feel in my hands? And that's partially where the 8 comes from. You saw it. Super messy, but really good. When it comes down to it, it was good. It's a Big Mac with a little McNugget flavor in there. I'd eat it again. That's all I got for you today. That's sort of all I got for you today. You see it, McDonald's stock. I'm gonna try to keep this below literally a minute and 30 seconds because that's all that this segment needs when it comes to this chain. They're the best example, in my opinion, of what you should look for if you want to make money as an investor in fast food. This is the prime example. Look behind me. The M. Everywhere. The M. McDonald's. The global awareness that this chain has, it's unstoppable. You cannot put them out of business. If McDonald's goes out of business in a country, look at Russia. They left. They're no longer there. There's no McDonald's there. And now they're everywhere else. Everywhere else has McDonald's, but McDonald's made a decision to pull out of Russia. Just think about that. They offer a service, a very good service, a service so good that it's available in pretty much every country ever. And then that company says, no, you don't deserve our service anymore. Insane. These are the brands that you should be putting your money into. If you eat at a chain and it's so good, you have the best experience, you can't get enough of it, you're telling friends, think about putting your money into those chains. Because trust me, please trust me, I've done it on my own. Those chains can make you a lot of money. I promise you. You just have to know where you're looking. And now my favorite time, you know what time it is? It's question time. What did you think about the chicken Big Mac? Did you think it was great? Do you think that it is a Big Mac? Do you think it's not a Big Mac? Do you think it's not a Big Mac? Do you think some of the marketing, all that, do you think it was too much? Or do you think it was just right? You think John Cena with the Big Mac chain, you think it was perfect? Do you think you couldn't write a better commercial if you tried? Did you try with onions? That's a very important question right there. What do you think about the whole onion thing? I find it super weird that you're gonna make a sandwich, call it a Big Mac, and not include one of the Big Mac ingredients on it. But it is what it is. What did you think about it? We love to see and hear what you have to say and think about these items. We love it. Absolutely love it. And did you like this video? Well, like this video. You can see it right there. There's that new SpongeBob video we had that just came out 2 hours ago. Not even. But really, like this video. Leave us a like on any of our other videos if you like any of them. It really means a lot to us. It lets us know you like the system. You like the way that we do things here on the channel. And you want to see more of it. It really means a lot to us. But what means the absolute most to us here at Fine Fast Food, and let me tell you, subscribe if you want to become not just more educated on fast food and all this stuff, but a better investor in fast food and all this stuff. If you want to learn how to profit from this stuff, that's why you subscribe. That is why you join the Fine Fast family. That is what we do here at Fine Fast Food. Fast food can make you so much money for the last time today. Because you'll hear it from me so many more times in the Fine Fast future. But for the last time today, fast food can make you so much money if you know where to look. I promise you, find the right places to look. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.